Hello, this is step number 2 in the process of getting your website put together and up in about 2 weeks time. And this is on signups. This is another preparation step for your website production. The first video was on preparing your computer, getting everything organized. If you haven't seen that one yet, if you haven't watched that one yet, it's a good idea to go back and take a look at it. The video is fairly long and detailed, but it is important that you get your computer prepared and ready so that everything is organized and together, because it's very easy to lose a lot of the elements that you're trying to pull together for your website if they're not organized on your computer. This is on signups, things you'll need to get on the front end, and a couple of things that are optional, and we'll go through all these here in fairly short order, but I want to give you enough time to make sure that you're clear on what you need to sign up for and how you need to do it. First thing to do is open up a Google account. You may already have one, and if you have one, you're good to go there, because that's going to lead into something else. But if you haven't opened up a Google account, just go to the Google search engine homepage, and your browser may be different than mine, and it may look a little bit different than this, but this is pretty close. And this is Firefox, and when you get to the Google home screen here, the search screen, there will be a sign up box over here in the right hand corner that you'll be able to use. Sign in, click on sign in, and it doesn't matter if you have an account or not. Click on sign in, and if you don't have an account, right up here in the corner of that screen that you'll go to is sign in for a new Google account, or sign up for a new Google account. So that's where you'll click in and follow the instructions, and you will sign up for a free Google account. And in that account there will be options to sign up for all kinds of other cool free stuff that's both helpful and some of it just fun. But do sign up for a Google account. Now, once you have signed up for your Google account, and I'm going to go ahead and sign in to one of mine here. Get the password right. Signing into one of my Google accounts, and what you're going to do after you sign up for your Google account is you're going to join and open a Google AdWords account, which is also free. And AdWords is Google's pay-per-click search business, but you're not going to buy any advertising from Google. You're going to sign up for AdWords so you can use their keyword tool, which will be presented, and there's a tutorial on that in an upcoming video that if you're following this process, it will be on the part about keyword research. So, but you will need to use their keyword tool. You can use it without opening a Google AdWords account, but you can't use all the features of it, which basically make it not very valuable. So you will need to open an AdWords account. So once you open your Google account, you sign into it, and you up here in the corner of your screen on Google search page, you'll have your username up here with a little arrow, and you can click into that and go down here to account settings. And under account settings, you click in, and it'll take you to a little screen here that will have both the products that you're signed up for and something that will give you the option of going down here looking for more. And there's pages and pages of stuff that you can sign up for on your Google account, but what you're looking for is this AdWords link right here. Now, even if you're signed into your Google account, you're going to click AdWords, and when you go to AdWords, it's going to tell you to sign in again. It'll have your username up here, but then you'll sign in with your password. And I'm not going to go to that screen because I don't need to. I'm not going to sign up for an AdWords account here. But just go through this process and click on AdWords and sign in to your account and sign up for AdWords. It's once you get to the screen to sign up, they just need a couple of answers to some very basic questions, and they will sign you up under your Google account for AdWords, and you'll be signed up. So go ahead and get that done, and that will give you access to Google's keyword tool, which I'll show you how to use in an upcoming video. But you will need that. Also, PayPal business account, which is free to open, and I put business account. You don't absolutely have to use the business account, but if you can come up with a business name, that's the way to go. I'll show you what you'll be doing here in just a minute. In PayPal, I'll go ahead and go to the PayPal opening screen here. I don't know when they're going to get that off of there, but that's what's there for now. But nonetheless, PayPal, as far as I know, is the number one online payment broker, or I'm not really sure what you call it, but it's one payment service in the world, as far as I know. In any case, at this point, there are a lot of businesses online that have affiliate programs that only pay their affiliates through PayPal. So if you're going to have any affiliate sales, which you probably will at some point, you're going to need a PayPal account. It's also for services and software that you'll sign up for at some point down the road. If you're going to pay for it, a lot of companies now only take payments through PayPal. So you'll need a PayPal account. So signing up for PayPal is very important today, to have it and to be able to use it for the things that you'll need to be able to do online. At this screen right here, there's a sign up link here and down here. Just click into sign up, and it will give you, when you log in, it will give you, you are not logging in, but when you go to this screen, it'll give you three options here. You can actually have a personal account and a Premier business account, but for what we're doing right now, to save you some time, at least a Premier account. A Premier account will give you some ability to do some merchant type sales online. It will give you a few of the options and advantages that the business account will. But if you can come up with a business name and can go ahead and sign up for a business account, this is really the way to go. You'll have to have a business name, but there are all kinds of options when you open up a PayPal business account. What I've done is open. I've had a business name for years, and I don't know how long I've had it now since I've been doing business online. MR Enterprises, and that is listed in the city of Fort Smith as an online affiliate sales business. And MR Enterprises gives me a very general name for PayPal, so that I'm not locked into a very narrow niche as far as what kind of business it is. So when you open a PayPal account, again, you can open a Premier account if you want to. If it bothers you opening up a business account, you can open a Premier account and have some advantages that the business account has. But opening that business account allows you to receive PayPal payments from people, whether they have a PayPal account or not. In other words, they can pay you through PayPal or they can pay you with a credit card. It provides you with shopping carts and all kinds of online payment options that are not available with the other account types. So when you go into here and you start to sign up for a business account, it'll give you all kinds of options. What you want to start with is Website Payments Standard. Everything else you're going to have to pay for, but the Website Payments Standard will allow you to build a website, and if you sell something that you're going to have people pay for through your website, it'll give you a shopping cart and the ability to let people pay with PayPal or with a credit card, whether they have a PayPal account or not. So my suggestion is, if you can come up with a business name that's rather general, so that you've got a business account with PayPal, that'll save you a lot of time. It'll give you a lot of advantages and things that you can do with that you can't do with the other accounts, and will be of benefit to you. It does not cost anything to open a business account or to have a business account. The only thing that it doesn't cost anything to transfer money back and forth between PayPal accounts or to send money to somebody else. But when people buy something through you, when they purchase through your PayPal account, there are standard fees, just like if somebody had purchased with a credit card. The difference is there's no monthly fees or any other fees associated with a business account if you use Website Payment Standard. The per purchase fees are somewhere, it's according to how much volume you do, but they're going to be somewhere between around 2.8 or 2.9% plus 30 cents for some kind of processing fee. But that's per transaction. That means you don't pay anything until somebody actually buys something from you. So that's the way to go if you can up front, is with a PayPal business account. If not, go with a PayPal Premier account, which will give you the ability to buy and sell online, and you can always upgrade later. So sign up for PayPal and be ready to go with a PayPal account, because that's going to be very, very necessary. So you're going to need a business name if you sign up for a business account, and whether you sign up for a business or Premier account, you're going to need to associate a bank account with it. They'll ask for your bank account number and routing number and all that. Don't freak out. They don't steal money from you, but you do need to understand, read their terms, and you read their terms of service. And if you're going to have a business name, it's a good idea to open a business bank account, which will mean you'll need a business license with the city of Fort Smith or wherever you are. Um, and But there will be an associated bank account with your PayPal account. That means if you want to buy something online and you don't have money in your PayPal account, then it will, in other words, when you send out a payment through PayPal, if there's not any money in the PayPal account, then PayPal will use your bank account to pay for that purchase, and that will be understood by you. You'll have the option of how to pay, and also a credit card will be associated with that, which may be your debit card. You may be able to use your debit card if it's a Visa card, and use that associated with it also. So if you have it, but if you have a regular credit card and a bank account associated with it, you can choose between which one of these you want PayPal to use if you pay for something online and there's no money in your PayPal account, and they will take it from whichever one of these that you choose. So PayPal, either a Premier or business account, if you can open a business account, will be absolutely necessary to do business online, and in many cases to be paid, because it's the only way a lot of businesses are paying now, and it's the most convenient way for you to receive money. For optional things that you can do to sign up, this is going to be, well, this will be necessary no matter what, but you don't necessarily do it right now, and that's to sign up for web hosting. Web hosting that I recommend all the way through here is HostGator. But making sure that if it's not HostGator, if you don't take my recommendation, sign up for a host with cPanel. That's what I'm using insofar as showing people how it looks and how it works on a future video. So I'm using HostGator, and I'm doing a little bit of the tutorials with showing the cPanel. So this is what I'm recommending to people to sign up for. Is HostGator, and but at this point right here, the reason I've got it under optional, you're going to have hosting, or you're going to have to build your website on some service somewhere at some point, but you don't absolutely have to do it now. You should only sign up for your web hosting if you have a domain name. HostGator and other web hosts will often offer you a free domain name, which is not actually free. They're going to cost you, it's going to cost you $15 to register it. But keeping your domain name, if you're signing up for hosting and you're going to have a domain name, it's much better to get your domain name through a registrar and keep it separate from your host where you're going to actually put your website. So if you have a domain name, it's fine to go ahead and sign up with HostGator now, and it'll have that in place. You won't have to mess with it when you get ready to put your website up. But otherwise, wait until you have a domain name, and then you can sign up for HostGator or whatever host you're going to use, and you'll be able to transfer that domain name to the host and allow that host to display your website. And again, that's on another video about your domain and going live. So that's on one of the other videos. So you can sign up now, but only do it if you have a domain name. Otherwise, you can wait and go through the process and do it a little bit later. You also may sign up with a website or blog service like Blogger or Weebly or other. All these videos and tutorials are assuming that people are going to own their own domain name, they're going to buy their own hosting, and that they're going to have full control over their website and hosting. If you go to Blogger or Weebly or other service online, they'll have everything you need to build your website online. You don't have to have any software, you don't have to have any service, you don't have to have a domain name, though it's suggested for any kind of website that you're going to build into the future that you have your own domain name, and you can map a domain name to these services. Downside to it is they own everything that you put up other than your basic content, and I believe both of them, if you really violate their terms of service, both of them, I believe, in the terms of service have the option of just taking your website down and not giving you anything back. In other words, it just disappears, and that's tough. So in any case, a lot of people use these services. They're good. I actually use them a little bit myself for various things, but for your first website, if you want to do it, great, go ahead and go for it. and you can go ahead and sign up for those, and you don't have to have a domain name yet. So these are options for right now if you want to use them. My suggestion is that you go through this process and learn how to use buy your domain name, buy your own hosting, have full control of your website, and learn how to do this. Is there a bigger learning curve? Yes. Is it worth it? In my estimation, it is. But if you're uncomfortable with all that and you want to start your first website out on Blogger or Weebly, by all means, go ahead and sign up and go for it. And you'll still do the keyword research and put your site together pretty much like you would with on software as far as the way it's structured. But it'll be much different if you sign up for these than it will be if you go through this other process. So, but anyway, for right now, that's optional. You can do it later. Also, if you want to sign up for Dropbox, I can give you some help as you proceed through this, as you go through this process. Let me open this stuff up. As you go through this process, I don't abandon people. I'll be glad to help folks and answer questions as they go through it. You can email me, text me, however you know to get in touch with me. You're welcome to do that. But if you want to open a Dropbox account, it's free. It's an online storage service, and you download software to your computer and sign up for their online service. And it's a free account for up to 2 gigabytes of storage, which is all most people will need. The advantage is in your Dropbox account you can learn about shared folders, and when you get a shared folder, you put up a folder in Dropbox. You can designate it as a shared folder, and you can send somebody an invitation. Somebody else that's in that has a Dropbox account, you can send them an invitation, and they will be to that folder, and they will be able to access that folder in your Dropbox without accessing anything else in your account. That enables you to pass information, videos, screenshots, pictures, and things back and forth through Dropbox that wouldn't be practical to transfer back and forth through email or text or something like that. Very, very valuable service, and enables you anywhere you go in the world where you've got a computer with an internet connection, you can log into your Dropbox account and access your information and your files and all of your anything that you've got that you've stored in Dropbox. So it's a very valuable service no matter what you do with it. But if you open a Dropbox account, learn about shared folders, and you'll send me the email address for the account, what I'll do is send you my email address back for my Dropbox account. And anytime if you get stuck in anywhere in this process, if you're going through this and you've gotten some of the videos down there that you've paid for, feel free to send me an invitation to a Dropbox shared folder, and I'll do my best to send you any kind of information, screenshots, whatever you need to help you get through your sticking point. So I'm glad to help people. I can do it by email. I don't want to try it through text. That's usually too hard, getting text bouncing back and forth. But through email or phone call, if you know my phone number, you can contact me through Facebook, or you can open a Dropbox account and do it this way, and it will give me the ability to, if you're stuck somewhere in for instance, if you're trying to do your domain mapping, which you'll learn about in another video, I would be able to take screenshots and put them in your shared account in Dropbox, and you'd be able to have illustrations of the way some of these things work. So a Dropbox account is free. It is optional. I will be glad to do what I can to help you through this process, and it will give me more opportunities to do that. And so where needed, I'll do my best to help you. So that is another option there, Dropbox, but it's a good one. And I'm going to go ahead and open this back up, because those are your initial sign-ups to kind of get started on this 2-week website build. And so here on this side, what you have is your Google account. What you need the AdWords account. You need a PayPal account, either a Premier or business account with a business name that's as general as possible. You will need an associated bank account and credit card. The reason I'm not giving real definitive answers here about PayPal is that I haven't signed up for PayPal in years. I've had PayPal accounts for years, and I've used them for years, but I haven't signed up for them. There may be some difference in this now. You may be able to use a bank account or a credit card. You may be able to use both, and it's advantageous to use both. In any case, you need to open a business account or a Premier account, PayPal. These two things right here are very important that you get on the front end and have those ready to go as you proceed in researching for your website and as you proceed into doing business and purchasing software and hosting and things like that. Optional, you can, if you have a domain name, you can go ahead and sign up for your hosting with HostGator or whatever host you would like to sign up for. Or you can go ahead and sign up for a service like Blogger or Weebly and be fooling with that and learning how to use it as you go through the videos. And finally, you can open a Dropbox account, which is valuable under any circumstances. It is free, and I'll be able to help you through that through the shared folder system in it, and will do my best to do so. So that's what you need after you've prepared your computer from the first video. I'm going to downsize this a little bit. I'm doing this on a laptop, so the screen is smaller and clearer when I make these presentations. But if you have prepared your computer, you'll get signed up for these, and you can optionally go ahead and sign up for a service or get your web hosting here if you have a domain name. And if you want to open a Dropbox account, I will do my best to help you. So that's the sign up process. Go ahead and do that. Then you'll be ready to go on to the next video. And I'll talk to you soon.